Hi people of Earth, Artuu here. So in today's video I'm going to talk about the recent Dandy's World update and my opinions on it. So first things first, it is clear that Quell spent a lot of time and effort and the rest of the developers to be able to make this awesome update, because even though it does have some flaws which I'll discuss later, the update is one of the biggest ones that Dandy's World has ever seen, and it's a pretty good event. And I do think that even though we got it at January, it was still worth the wait because it's one of the best updates that the game has seen. However, there are some stuff that I would like to discuss regarding the new tunes and twisteds. So first off, we have Rudy, which is a very basic tune. I don't really mind him that much since he's very cheap and he's meant for starter players, and his ability is basically the same as Flutter, but I think it's okay. Ginger. I don't like Ginger's ability because it's the exact same thing as Cosmos, only that with a bit more range and cooldown. But I think that they could have been a bit more creative with making another healer concept instead of just copying Cosmos. But I'm glad that she has a more balanced stat spread than Cosmo, because Cosmo has only 1 star in skill check, which is very bad. Cole, on the other hand, has the exact same stats as Flutter and not very good active ability. So the active ability lets all the toons in the map see the items on the floor for 10 seconds, like Pebble's ability, and it has a cooldown of 100. But I don't think it's really that useful, especially considering that it doesn't even tell you what item it is. And lastly, Bobette. Even though I would say that she's the most creative new toon with the most new mechanics, I still do think that she's a bit underwhelming, especially for a main toon. Her passive ability isn't very good because the circle is very small and it only grants a 50% stamina boost, which you almost never get because, as I already said, the circle is so small. And her active ability is okay, I guess. It's basically a worse Connie active ability with more cooldown, but whatever. And her stats are horrible. I mean, they did buff her speed, which made her a bit better, but I still don't know what exactly she's supposed to be going for, because she has a 5-star in stamina, but only 3-star in movement speed and 2 in stealth, which, I mean, that could make her a decent distractor, but then she also has 4 stars in skill check and 2 in instruction speed, so she's just very mixed and she doesn't have a clear role in my opinion. I would like to discuss the new trinkets, which I think they're all horrible trinkets. First off, Rudy's trinket, I mean, I didn't really expect much of it, and it's okay, I guess. It only works in the seasonal event, and it's not really that helpful in my opinion. It helps you seize the sphere thingies, and yeah, that's it. It's not very good. Ginger's trinket gives you 30 stamina every time you use your active ability, which is kinda meh. I would still say it's better than the Tisha one, which grants less when you pick up an item. Okay, so Cole's trinket. So at the beginning, I thought that it was very good because I misread it. I thought it gave a 10% nerf to evasion and 20% speed boost, and I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Like, especially for Flutter, for example, which is one of my favorite tunes. But then I realized that it was minus 10 evasion and minus 20 speed, and yeah. I mean, getting Cole research isn't really the simplest either, because he's a rare tune, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a horrible trinket. It's worse than Brick. And Bobette's trinket, I mean, it's not horrible, but it doesn't really have many uses in my opinion. And I asked a friend of mine what she thought about the new update, and this is what she told me. Yeah, I agree. Twisted Ginger is so annoying. So another thing I would like to mention is that I love how the new ambience in the lobby is. It's very beautiful and the decoration is perfect. Yeah, I think that's all for me. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. See ya. Bye.